Hey, this is Jason. Welcome to Liberty Shorts. Today we're going to be talking about the stone that discovered it all. Do you know that the city of David was considered to be a mythological place? That David himself was considered a myth until evidence later came archaeologically to corroborate or verify his personality. You see, we don't question David because he's in the Bible. But what if someone doesn't believe the Bible is everything? Then they'd say, well, the stones don't lie. We've found nothing. And I always remind people, you know, Jerusalem was destroyed 42 times, like burnt to the ground, not including the 2 times biblically through the destruction of Jerusalem fulfilled by the prophecy of Yeshua and the prophecy of Jeremiah before Yeshua that happened through Nebuchadnezzar. Now, very important to know that there was this stone that's in the icon here, and it's a proto-iconic capital coming from Tyre, where Huram, king of Tyre, was during the time of King David. Now, this is modern-day Lebanon. Now, this was a Syro-Phoenician capital because of the Phoenician people that were there, the architectural style. This was in the first temple. So here's what happens. Basically, David hires Huram to finish his palace. Okay, then Solomon is born, grows up. David charges him to build the temple of the Lord, the Bet HaMikdash, the place of sanctification. And then so Solomon reaches out to Hiram and says, hey, as you help my dad, will you also help me send timber? Because by the way, David said no one can cut timber like the Sidonians because that's where this great famous biblical cedars of Lebanon reside. Okay, so now let's move forward. Now that we know the timber that was used, they also were amazing stone cutters and tectons and so on and so forth. So they could cut wood, stone, and sculpt these things. So what they did is they designed these amazing capitals that were used in the city of David. So long story short, once upon a time, there was a lady named Dr. Eilat Mazar in Israel, and she found these capitals. And they found a few of them. Matter of fact, it's on the 5 shekel coin today in Israel. And everyone knows it's a Syro-Phoenician capital from 1000 BC. But what's it doing in Israel? And so when Dr. Eilat Mazar connected the dots that it could only be there because of this contract that we have biblical verification of, she said maybe the city of David is close. And so since it rolled down a hill, she looked to the top of the hill, which was the former Israeli Antiquities Authority office. And she said, I think the city of David is here. And the guy said, I'll give you 5 feet. If you find the anything, I'll let you dig. And if not, don't ask me again. So she dug and she found stone after stone after stone, which ended up discovering the city of David itself. And then later on, they found clay bulla or signet seals from dignitaries all the way back from the time of Zedekiah, which is several generations after David. But he is the dignitaries are the ones who threw Jeremiah in the cistern and so forth. So they're very famous people. They have several names and no one disputes it now. It is used to glorify even Jesus Christ now with concerts and inquiry